Hi. So I moved. Um, I haven't made a video in a while. And so this time, I'm going to possibly not finish this video either, but if it gets uploaded, go me. Um, I broke my old mic, so we're dealing with this old retired blue snowball that is coming out of retirement. So we're gonna get to deal with that and all the quality that that comes with. I am going to try to make a nice quick video. Maybe y'all can help me out by supporting it, all that good stuff. Look at, I'm trying to grow out a mustache. It's only half as good as it could be. Um, and so for this one, it's just gonna be, I'm gonna go over something that I've been working on because I'm trying to figure out how to make money, and I got a 3D printer, and I want to make some masks. So I'm also trying to figure out what to price that at, and let's go over it. I had this model a while ago. This is the first pass of this sculpt from when I was first starting it. This was imported from ZBrush. And you can see it's real rough, but the topology for it is, smooth, whatever. I had this file where I had sculpted on it a bit more, and I made some variations of it, and this is the slightly more refined one. Excuse this plane, that was me trying to figure out toony things. This is more rendered out. I kind of like it, but I wanted to make a really realistic one, so that's what this current file is. And you can see it's a lot more detailed. This current cutout is in front, all my references. I was retopologizing it because I had errors in the edges because I wanted to separate it and make it thin instead of one like big chunky piece and then solidify to make the mask thickness of it. I'm still kind of working on it. I want to make the nose larger, but there's also a bottom part. So I'm going to do the same for the bottom. So I'm just trying to make it more detailed. I'll make a realistic one and possibly sell this. I need to figure out how I want to do the hinges, and so I'm thinking of bringing this back down here, or this way, and pulling this part up. So let's see if I bring this out. So, because the jaw hinges at however far back, kind of like in the bones, they're kind of like that. But we're not going that far back. I have a little head. There we go. And a little head reference to kind of figure out the size for it. So maybe the pivot right above the ear here. Make that a little bit brighter. But hopefully I can just like either want it to have a good base and then probably drill some holes in it to like put a hinge, or not a hinge, like a spring or strap for elastic. That might actually be too high. Actually, better idea. I'm gonna put a slot here for the straps to go around the head. A slot up here. And then maybe just down back here could be the hinge. So, anyway, give or take, I could make it a little bit thinner. I want a kind of slim fit one, but that's kind of hard because it'll still kind of come off really large. Hide the top real quick. See how large it is. I mean, like, alternatively, I could also just squish it a bit, make it real slim. We'll see. Yeah. I was remaking it because there were some errors when solidifying it. Well, solidify is the modifier here for generating a kind of a thickness to it. So you can see that there are these really chunky edges going on. And there's some like weird like overlapping, and I couldn't get that quite to work, so if I look at it in the wireframe mode, there's this weird stuff going on, so instead I opted for just making this new, oops, this one. And I'll just up the, um, subdivisions and shrink wrap it. That's kind of how you mesh things too. So if I say I add a new subdivision, I'll put that before the shrink wrap, and if I just up that, I can get the details back. Oops. So almost just like it. And for the eye hole here, it's still kind of rough, but I have a little tear duct thing I was kind of working on because I want to get a really crisp edge around that. And because I need to outline where the cutout for the uh, viewport holes for looking out of the mask would be. And I still need to sculpt up and change this. A lot of kitty cat anatomy. Speaking of kitty cat, my cat just walked over my feet. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. And hopefully, maybe in another quick video I can have it all printed out. It is kind of a smaller frame 3D printer than I have, the Neptune 4, and I'm still kind of finagling the settings on it. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna cut this up because it's got a lot of complex parts. And yeah, wish me luck. Because I need to make some money. Like and subscribe.